Damn, I think I like boys.
Oh my god, I think he's looking at me.
Get there! In today's video, we're gonna share with you our experience, what we experienced during coming out, how hard was it or how easy it was. Alright, let's start from the beginning.
I think we can both agree on that for every single gay person have their own kind of story. Because for me it was not that easy coming out as gay. When I went to 3rd grade, I was beginning to getting bullied by the big guys in school about being gay. And the thing was that I actually didn't even know what gay was. They were kind of yelling at me and you know, I kind of grew up with that. I went to 8th grade and it kept on going. And I think in 8th grade it was the most difficult part for me because I was so much changing at that time. They kept on calling me gay and faggot, and I remember one episode, it was in my boarding school. There was this group of guys, they came into my room, they confronted me of, hey, you're such a faggot, you're so ugly, and there was many things that was involved in this case, and they were like, if you say something about what happened, you're gonna regret it. So it was really tough. For that time, it was the most hectical time in my life. But yeah, for that time on, I went from 3rd grade to 8th grade being bullied over and over again, and I really didn't know what to do because my parents really tried to help me out, but it kind of didn't help.
How did they try to help you?
I went to a psychologist and all that because they really wanted me to get better because I was really sad. All the people around me were like, they made this gay term a bad thing. And I was terrified of opening up to this term. But they helped me out with psychologists and was like, it's good, it's fine, whatever you are, it's fine. And so yeah, I also had a girlfriend at this time in boarding school. She was really amazing, but I just knew that there was something wrong with me. Everyone told me, you're gay, Ivan. And I was like kind of starting to believing in them. But I chose to, even though I had a girlfriend, that I will become bisexual. That kind of started my little journey from being straight to being bisexual to being gay. But I kind of got more interested in being only gay. I found that more interesting than being together with a girl.
What made you to understand that being gay is fine?
I think I just found out where I was tired of everyone and everything. I was tired of it. And I just wanted to stand by my own and be like, I know the truth, and that is that I'm gay. Right now I just have to believe in it, and I have to stand by my decision as well.
How did your family took it?
They were not really happy about it, definitely not. So that was really hard because I kind of felt alone, to be honest.
And you had to move out?
Yes, I also had to move out because there was so many, how to say it, things going around between me and my parents, and it was just not the time for me and them living together anymore. So yeah, they did not take it as expected, unfortunately, but eventually it got better. So what about you?
My story wasn't that dramatic as yours. I didn't have to move out of my apartment or anything like that. I just changed the country. Now it's like, it's totally fine, you know. I'm very happy. I'm so happy being with Ivan. I'm so happy that everything is normal where I am now. Beautiful. 12 years old.
Malutki Piotruś.
How much do you know when you're 12 years old, especially when you live in Poland? Everyone around you is starting having girlfriends, boyfriends. Then you start to think, okay, let's find a girlfriend, be happy. But there's not the spark. There wasn't any spark in my case. What's up? Why I cannot be happy with a girl? Like, I have never had a lot of boyfriends, friends. I was always surrounded by girls, and at that time I already found out that there's something up with me. But when you live in Poland, or in my case, I just didn't realize that I might be gay. It was more like, it's impossible that I am gay, don't think about it, just let it go. But I think it's more about the mentality of people, that in Poland it's like everyone has to be straight. But I was also bullied at school. That was, I would say, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. No! Yeah, but this is what it is. I was going to school, and every day I was going to school, I was either on the bus or I was going to buy something in the school shop. I was always afraid to kind of go alone or without any friends to that fucking shop. I was like struggling for 3 years. I've heard, when I was walking through the school, I've heard some voices behind me like, oh, you gay, blah, blah, blah. But at that time, you have no clue that you might be gay. I mean, it doesn't help. I think when I was 17, I went to visit my family in Australia. At that time, I already knew I was gay. I kind of accepted it. That's really important, what you have to do if you want to come out or if you want to share who you really are. You have to first accept it and never be afraid of it. So I went to Australia, I had a lot of free time. I was sitting in my room in the evening and I get in touch with a guy on the internet, online. I was 17, 18. He was really handsome. I started to talk with him, writing with him, texting. We had no clue we were gay, but then we started to talk and he actually helped me to kind of come out to my cousin. I realized that whatever I was doing with him, texting and like talking about the gay stuff, I finally found someone who I can share my experience with. After the time, it made me feel a little bit more stronger, more confident. I was ready to come out to my cousin. So I did it to my cousin. I texted her on Facebook. We spoke about it. She couldn't believe it at first because we was like always talking about girlfriends. Of course she was doing makeup with me and like all that stuff, but she never realized that I might be gay. She was a little bit suspicious, but she didn't allow her to think about it. And then yeah, I came out to my cousin. It was amazing. We could talk about the same stuff. I came back to Poland. I met with Agata, which is my best friend in Poland. And I knew she's got a secret and I've got the secret to tell her because I thought she had a crush on me. So I was like, Agata, hey, don't fall in love. I have something to tell you. It's important. It wasn't easy. I set up a meeting with her in Wrocław. We met in the park by the water, beautiful. And we shared the secret to each other. She told me, I told her something about ourselves we had no clue before. And we both started to cry. We were so happy. And since that day, I had such a huge support from her side. Share it with your friend, tell her who you are, and everything will be good. That's why we have friends, correct? So that's what I mean. You don't have to come out to your whole family and make a big deal out of it. I didn't think about it too much since that time. I just came out to my best friend. This is who I felt very comfortable with.
But what about your parents? What about your parents? How are they reacting to it?
I didn't tell them at the same time. What I've done after maybe 2 years, I took my mom for a cruise to Miami. There was a cruise from Miami to Caribbean. I took her with me as a nice gesture. I probably was planning something in my head to tell her about me being gay. I had no clue what's gonna happen. So I went for the cruise. We had an amazing time, very chill vibe, a lot of mojitos. It was pretty amazing. I met a guy, and that was like a summer. I was very happy I have met him and we were spending every day together on that cruise for 7 days. So of course my mom has noticed something, right? And I was really like, I felt like so much in love that time. I was like so happy, oh my god, holiday, summer spirit, you know? I was drinking with my mom and I just said something about gays. And my mom was like, yeah, but I hope you're not gay. And I was like, put my sunglasses on, sip a mojito, and I told her, yes, I am gay. She started to cry. I don't know if she was happy, if she was sad, if what have happened, I don't know. I think she was very fine with it. Afterwards, that was only her reaction. She was crying, and everyone reacts differently, especially your parent. At the same time, I was living in Denmark, and here I started like from the beginning. If somebody asks me, hey, are you gay, are you into guys? Sure, I am. There's nothing to hide, right? So I'm very open in Denmark. There was never a secret in Denmark for me of, I'm gay, I'm very open. Then my mom didn't tell my dad. My dad got to know not that long time ago. And my mom told him, and I wasn't speaking with him for like 3 months. I just wanted to give him some time. Then I called him, I explained everything, and he was so cool about it. I would expect that my dad would take it worse than my mom, but it was the opposite. So you really don't know how your parents gonna take it, but what you have to know that they need the time to process everything. So they need the time to process everything, and they will be so happy afterwards. I took Ivan for Christmas with me to Poland. It was awesome. Everyone knew what's going on. I came out officially on social media a year ago, so pretty much everyone knows. If somebody doesn't, they'll ask me, and I'll say to them, yeah, I'm gay.
So as you might have noticed, we have two very different stories, even though we do have some things in common, that It has lots of emotions and feelings, and so many things are really unpredictable when it comes to coming out and all of the things that's gonna happen afterwards. One thing is really for sure, that the first thing you're gonna do is that you really, as we also been saying, that you really have to accept yourself. You have to accept the fact that you are comfortable by saying that you are gay. And I'm gay and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, you should be proud. Being gay is awesome. Even though it doesn't, if it doesn't look like this for you right now, at that stage where you're right now, because maybe you're young, you're surrounded by people who doesn't understand, it is cool. It is nice.
Cool. I think that the right answer is that if you really just love yourself and you're accepting yourself.
Be proud about yourself.
You're special.
Alright, that was our story. We just wanted to share it with you, and we're hoping that maybe we can help you in somehow, some way to come out. Maybe it will help you to be more happy. Maybe it will help you to accept who you really are, because you are amazing, you know?
We really hope also that we kind of answered some questions you might be having in some sort of way.
Yeah, and if you have any more questions, you're more than welcome just to write in the comments, send us the message, send us an email. We'll be more than happy to
Exactly.
write it to you.
Because we are all people and we deserve to be ourselves.